Let me ask you a question. Have you heard of Seabrook, Texas? I'm pretty sure everyone we have asked has said no, and we think that is such a shame. The only reason we have heard of it is because my little brother moved his family there last year from Kentucky. They found their dream home in the most beautiful waterfront neighborhood in this gorgeous, quaint town with about 13,000 people on the Texas coast near Houston. This past Thanksgiving, we spent time with my entire side of the family there, and it was such a memorable time. We ate lots of food, laughed, swam, and Presley even had her first sleepover there with her cousin. It really was a wonderful week filled with family and special memories. My brother and sister-in-law were just getting settled and were really proud of their new home. But around 6 a.m. on January 1st, tragedy struck. It's a miracle that no one was injured whatsoever in this devastating fire, and we are just so grateful that they got out in time. But everything was gone. It's really hard to imagine what it must have been like for them to go through something like this. And it was extremely difficult, being hundreds of miles away in Florida and not being there to hug them. While this trip back to Seabrook was already planned prior to the fire, we did arrive earlier than originally planned, and extended family was also able to join us. We stayed at the same RV resort that we had already stayed in a few months back because we thought it was really such a lovely park. So, I'm going to tell you a little bit about this resort, and then we'll show you everything we did in Seabrook and the surrounding area. Seaside RV Resort is a colorful young property with 37 cabins and 90 RV sites, and it is part of the award-winning USA RV Resorts family. It features a really cool retro beachy vibe, not one but two pools, one with a hot tub, a fitness room, a huge laundry room, a poolside outdoor kitchen lounge area, a walking path, a dog washing station, and Michael's favorite amenity for some peace and quiet away from us, a business center. Since he works on the road, it is nice for him to be able to walk over and work without having to listen to our homeschooling drama. Anyway, we love the level concrete pads in this park as well as the security. When you check in at Seaside, you will receive key cards just as you would in a hotel to be used for the amenities in the main building. We don't see this a lot in our travels, and it is really such a nice touch. Just a side note, since we didn't stay in a cabin, we won't be speaking too much about those. Though my parents did stay in one while we were there, and they were very comfortable and outfitted with most everything that you would need. Let's take a look at a few more shots of the resort. While we're checking out the resort, please make sure you like this video and subscribe to our channel for tons of RV content that we think you will love. Seaside RV Resort sits in such a great location, surrounded by restaurants, shops, and even some very popular parks and beaches. You'll see these pelicans all over Seabrook. They're part of what's called the Pelican Path. They're all painted differently, and they all have a different theme. Alright, let's head out of Seaside and take a look at what else Seabrook and the surrounding areas have to offer. First, it was Valentine's Day. The boys got their haircuts, and then Michael and I headed out for our Valentine's dinner. We went to the Chemo Boardwalk. You've got to see this place. Next, we joined the family at Tuki Seafood. It was so good. The last time we were here, we also ate at Tuki's Burgers. It was really good as well. If possible, you should try both of these restaurants. They're known for oysters, and these were so good. Then we headed out for ice cream. This whole area in Kemah is so cute. There's so much to do out here. More businesses that we visited while we were there. This place is right around the corner from the resort. I'm not sure how you pronounce these, but they were really good. This boutique was in the same building as the salon where the boys went to get their haircut, and it was such a beautiful store. The owner was so sweet, and Michael even ended up signing her on as a client in his digital marketing firm. She even gift wraps every purchase. My niece had her 5th birthday while we were there, and so we traveled to Galveston to the Rainforest Cafe. Now, I've been to a few Rainforest Cafes in the past, but this one was unique. It has a river adventure boat ride that the kids absolutely loved. It was just like being at Disney World. We also went to church while we were there, and this is our 2nd time going to this particular church with our family. The kids really enjoyed it. It was really nice. Their main campus is in League City. This is a smaller campus out near the Space Center. Now we're just back at my brother's temporary rental celebrating my niece again, and we're all just hanging out as a family. It was a really beautiful day, so we got the drone out. We just got some really cool shots of the water and just us hanging out as a family. You can see there's still some visible damage from a hurricane back in 2021. And now we're heading back to the Chemo Boardwalk. This place is really, really cool. There are several rides. We didn't get to ride any of them. It just wasn't what we were there for, but we did go and walk around just to see what it was all about. I'm sure this place is really rocking when it's warm. Let's take a look at some of the rides and everything else around the boardwalk. The Classic Cafe has been around a long time from my understanding, and it was a really good lunch. Wow! That's cool. And the last thing we did is I took Presley to the park with my sister-in-law and my niece and nephew. I just got to run around for a little bit longer before we had to leave. Again, it was a beautiful, crisp day, but the sun was out and they just had so much fun playing on the playground. And then they have these really beautiful walking paths. If you don't have kids and you just want to go for a nice stroll, Seabrook is known for bird watching, so this is a really great place to do that. Alright, well that will do it for our video about Seaside RV Resort and Seabrook, Texas. We really think that you guys should check it out if you're ever in the Houston area. I know everybody likes to go to Galveston and there's so much to do there, but don't miss out on the Seabrook, Chemo area. There are really a lot of wonderful things to see and do around here, and we really think that you guys should check it out. I'll leave you with some really cool evening shots of this resort. We want to thank Seaside RV Resort and USA RV Resorts for hosting us. Until next time.